Hey guys, Quinlan here, bringing you another game of Battle for Gilneas, this time on my rogue. And I started recording a little bit late, so it's already kind of in the middle of a fight. Basically what happened is, and I've never actually seen this, or if I do see it, it doesn't happen often, where the Horde were all just sitting down there waiting for us. They weren't up the hill, they weren't heading to waterworks, they were just all there for some reason. They all dismounted, and yeah, we just wrecked them all. There were 4 of us, and the problem with this strategy that the Horde just did is we have 4 people on mines, and yet we were still able to take waterworks. Because look, if you look on the screen right now, you'll see that they have 4 people defending mines along with the others we just killed. So 7 members of their team are at mines right now, which allowed us to take waterworks as well. So now we have so many of them trapped at mines, and we have waterworks now, so it gives us a really big advantage right from the get-go. So I know they have way too many people here, so I just try to take out the Shadow Priest. Of course he uses dispersion, so I'm just gonna vanish away and wait. He goes right into the Ring of Frost, and so I take this as my cue to start moving up and get ready to take him out. So I jump on him. I have to trinket the Psychic Scream because I want this guy to go down. I don't want to be caught off guard too, because they have 7 or so people at this area right now. So I'm staying on this warrior because I'm trying to stay back from the fight, because if I went into that main fight I would be taken out in seconds. Thankfully, because I'm a rogue, I'll be able to make it out of here. I did use my vanish, but I do have preparation, so chances are no matter what they throw at me, I will be able to live. So I'm just trying to take out this warrior and see what else happens next. I'm starting to get taken out. I see a couple mages, so I shadow step to the mage, get a kidney on him, immediately go shadow dance and try and take him out. But of course he ice blocks. Nothing really you can do there. Ice block I'll never get used to, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I use my preparation to make it out of there, and I get the health buff, and I look around to see if anyone's left. We have 1 person left. They're quickly going down, so I decide that I really need to get out of here fast. So I back away, and I'm stealthing around, hoping to just assassinate target. This is probably my favorite thing to do as a rogue. This is probably the reason I play rogue, just because you can pick a target, separate them from their allies, and just take them out. So that was my bad. I didn't pop the shiv right away to apply crippling poison, so I had the shadow step and deadly throw to catch up to the Death Knight, but he goes down, and yeah, so just I can get quick kills like that before people even dismount, and that's probably one of my favorite reason that I play rogue. And I'm going around. I think I'm gonna check out mines again. I'm not sure really. Like, they have, when I was there before, it seemed like they have a huge defensive force, but then now when I look, I see only a couple of guys. So I see that other warlock going in, so I immediately jump on the mage as well, hoping we can both take out this mage really quickly. I get a good series of attacks going in, and I apply recuperate first, because since the warlock's here, I have no threat of the mage killing me. So I want the 12 energy boost and healing from recuperate, because who knows what could pop out at any time. I see people coming. I apply the smoke bomb to help try and get the warlock to cap, but unfortunately they get him anyway. And so we were unable to get the cap, but at least we have them distracted for the moment. I'm trying to take out this Death Knight wolf before the Ring of Frost hits me, but unfortunately it gets me. Easy enough though to take out afterwards, and I immediately jump to the Arcane Mage, because Arcane is the easiest class ever to beat. I don't know why anyone decides to play Arcane, but just in my opinion, they're really, really, really easy to beat, and the only thing they have that's remotely annoying is that pushback that their shield gives them. So I look around, I see there is way too many people out here. I think, screw that lock, I'm getting out of here. And good thing I did, because there were just so many of them. So I see this Death Knight trying to get away, and I jump on him. I don't want him making it out. I use Deadly Throw to slow him down, and he has to dismount because he knows that I'm on him. He knows he's not going to be able to get away from me. So I pop my Synapse Springs to give me some extra agility, so we can hopefully take him down quickly, because I know that his teammates will be here any second now. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm taking them out quick enough for my liking, and there they are. Their teammate shows up. I blind the Hunter, trying to kill the Death Knight just quickly, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. He goes down, but then it's just lights out for me. I have no hope here, and I immediately try and get the Hunter, but there's no chance. Alright, so that kind of sucked, but nothing you can do. There really is nothing you can do when you just... Everyone knows that situation where you're just overwhelmed by tons of guys. you can't even feel bad when you die in situations like that. I guess tactically, like, I knew it was coming, but just tactically, you could have got out of that, but really, there's nothing you can do in situations like that. No one's gonna win a 5v1 in any circumstances. So anyway, I get the berserking because I know that there are a lot of people I can just take out quickly then run away. I immediately use Cloak of Shadows and Sprint to get away from the Felguard and the Warlock because I really want to take advantage of this berserking and not have to deal with the damage debuff and only just take advantage of the damage buff. Because if no one's hitting me, they're not going to be able to take advantage of the damage debuff on me. So yeah, so I'm just cast on everything. I mean, hitting everything here. Sorry, been playing my Warlock a bit too much, and it gets a little difficult because the fight gets underwater, and unfortunately my sprint is off cooldown, so I can't start water running. But we take out everybody else. I know there's a mage casting on me, but this Warlock has also been casting on me. As you can see, I got several dots and immolate, and since he's and yeah, he could take me out really quickly if he got another Felguard out, and him and that mage just kept casting on me. So I made the mistake of shadow stepping to the mage. I shouldn't have shadow stepped because see, that puts him far away from me. So I vanish and I decide that I think the mage is running, so I decide to get on the boomkin, but then I see the mage is coming back and I really don't want a frost mage just casting on me. So I hope the boomkin leaves me alone, but unfortunately he sticks around. He thinks I'm gonna go on him. So this makes things a little bit difficult, but I pop a smoke bomb, and as soon as the smoke bomb's done, I blind the boomkin. But unfortunately, this is when a hunter shows up. Now this fight looks really bad. What I'm planning on doing here is I only have a couple of seconds before preparation is off cooldown. So if I manage to live until then, I'll be able to make it out of here. To do this, I stick to the hunter because the hunter deals mad damage, and I can use other cooldowns like Smoke Bomb to get out of there. So I get my preparation off, and I get out of there, and I just wait a bit. I don't want to go in there right away because they might all jump on me again. Sometimes people get upset when they miss out the kill, and as you can see, the hunter got right on me as soon as he got on range. He was waiting for me that entire time, so I immediately just shadow step in, take him out. He's never gonna take me on alone. He knows that, and yeah. So the mage starts running away from me, and I consider chasing the mage until I see the Frost DK coming. And this Frost DK plays a little strangely. He doesn't attack me ever. What he just seems to be doing is just hitting me with Howling Blast consistently. And Howling Blast does deal a lot of damage, but he's never going to get a kill off of this, especially if I can get a Recuperate up. He's never going to get anywhere with that, but yet he doesn't bother coming close to melee range. I'm trying to think whether I killed him before really badly or something like that to make him think that he can't come into melee range. So I get up there, I pop a sprint so that I make sure I can catch up with him, even if he has even if he does keep hitting me with Howling Blast, and he goes down really quickly. I see the other two people going to Lighthouse, so I'm just gonna mount up. I'm gonna run down there. And so far this game is going really well for us. We've managed to hold on to Waterworks and Lighthouse, specifically because we've kind of trapped the Horde for the most of the game at mines. And as you can see, when they do try and hit a base, they only come in groups of 3 or 4, never really huge groups, and then stragglers will show up eventually. So I jump on this hunter. I don't know. I don't like this hunter, specifically because he was involved in my only death, and I just hate dying. So I take out the hunter first, and then the Shadow Priest goes down before I even get there. Thankfully, this got me a full Recuperate, so if I fight anyone within the next 20 seconds or so, I'll have the 12 energy recoup boost. But doesn't look like it. I'm just doing a quick damage check, and strangely, I'm winning by, I've doubled the person in second almost, and I know that a lot of rogues do come in first for damage. It happens. I'm sure some of you will be like, I come in first every time, but that shouldn't happen, really, because a lot of classes have forms of AoE, and AoE damage will beat single target damage almost any day of the week. Like, for example, my lock is just dealing dot damage to 6 or 7 people, and then I have my infernals and all that stuff, so a rogue never beats my lock in damage. But so the fact that my rogue, who deals only single target damage, I'm never really spamming Fan of Knives as a subtlety. It was actually pretty strong in Assassination because of the poison damage that Assassination has, and actually it's going to get a lot stronger in 4.2 because of the poison buff. But yeah, but it's not really worth